Alright guys, I'm back. Part 2. Man, sorry. So just go right into it. Lenny Tristano. Original on Atlantic. I think it's just self-titled, his first album. I think Art Taylor plays on this with him, Lee Konitz. If you haven't heard of Lenny Tristano, pick it up. Great album. For its time, definitely kind of more exploratory jazz, compared to what a lot of people were doing, I think. And so I picked up another one by him, the new Tristano, original Atlantic there. Just another terrific album from him. Definitely check him out, Lenny Tristano. I think this is one of the actual first records that I bought from this seller. Kind of got me looking at all his other stuff. Thelonious Monk plays Duke Ellington, original on Riverside. Love that label. Oscar Pettiford, Kenny Clark. Just a lovely album, him covering. I don't think this is an original press though. I think this is like maybe a couple years, second press maybe. Terrific album. Thelonious, great player, obviously. Next one, Milt Jackson, Coleman Hawkins, Beanbags. I don't remember who else plays on this one. Atlantic, the older ones, man, they didn't really want you to know. It's like they put it right in the middle and you have to really... Okay, yeah, Tommy Flanagan, Kenny Burrell, Connie Kay on drums. Milt Jackson, also another jazz artist, like I mentioned in my last video, that just surrounds himself with great musicians. I had mentioned this artist. I think he played backing for some of the Billie Holiday records and such, but this is Harry Edison and his orchestra, Sweets, original on Clef. Nice little album. Definitely a slower jazz, almost into the big band territory, but it's still enjoyable. Still got enough bop in it to kind of keep you interested, but definitely more on the lighter side of that. The next several are all from who we're listening to now, by the way. If you're wondering, we're listening to in the background. This is the RSD Miles Davis Tokyo. Just a terrific recording, terrific record. Man, it's just beautiful. I've been loving it, so hope you guys are enjoying it in the background. Next, this is kind of a compilation, not just Miles Davis, but it's got Stan Getz, Jerry Mulligan, Zoot Sims, but yeah, some stuff with Sonny Rollins on here. It's an original press on 50, what's 50th there. Pretty nice. Definitely cool compilation from Prestige. Miles Davis record I did not have. Plus 19. Miles Davis Ahead. Original 6-eye pressing there. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I mean, I paid like $5 for this. $5. Crazy. Original mono press, like I said. Obviously kind of a weird Miles Davis record there with White Girl Sailing, but the later pressings have him on it, so yeah, very nice to pick that up. Miles Davis, Gil Evans, can't go wrong. Next one, I already had a pressing of this, but this one I think is definitely going to be an upgrade. Around about midnight, original 6-eye, terrific album. Don't need to go in great detail on it, but I might as well. Let's see here. Obviously Coltrane, Red Garland again, Paul Chambers, and Philly Joe Jones. So, like I said, Red Garland always plays with good artists. This one also, Miles Davis, Milestones. I think I'm almost done with his Columbia albums now, which is kind of cool. Original 6-eye. Very nice. Very beautiful album. I believe Not sure if Coltrane's on this one as well. Yep. Cannonball Adderley, Coltrane, Ray Garland again, Paul Chambers, and Philly Joe Jones. So I wasn't sure. I forgot what album or what period Coltrane left his group, but yeah, Milestones, beautiful, beautiful album. One I've been looking for a while. Miles Smiles, original stereo on the 2i. Very, very lovely. Kind of surprised when I saw all these Miles Davis pop up for the price I got them for. I've been trying to check them off my list for a while, but Miles Davis, Wayne Shorter, Herbie Hancock, Ron Carter, and Tony Williams. Beautiful, guys, beautiful. Love the cover too. The next one, I think I was watching a. What's his name? Guy from Acoustic Sound, Teddy. Eat Sleep Vinyl. He showed this a while back. It's Charlie Parker Savoy recordings. Beautiful stuff. Not always in the mood for Charlie Parker, but I mean, you can't deny his talent. Miles Davis plays on here with them on one side. Max Roach plays on a couple. Duke Jordan, John Lewis, Bud Powell. I mean, there's all kinds of people that play on here with him. Any of his Savoy recordings, just terrific. There's no denying Bert. Mr. Parker could play. I mean, this is just a nice comp of his stuff. Not terribly expensive if you guys want to seek it out. Next one, Jimmy Joffrey 3. This is Fusion on Verve. I kind of first heard about Jimmy Joffrey from old Ken McAuliffe over there, jazz vinyl lover, audiophile, whatever you want to call him. He does this little segment where he interviews guys, this record guy in the street, and he had talked about Jimmy Joffrey, and kind of became aware of him, and yeah, terrific player. That album is, very nice. So let's see here. The John LaPorta Quartet or Quintet? Quartet. Kind of a different label. The Everest. Kind of neat. The whole back of this is like a silver color too, which is kind of neat. It's almost like a metallic. It's probably not coming through, but it's like a metallic label here. So yeah, lovely jazz album. I had not heard it. This was kind of a blind buy. This is called The Most Minor from him. But yeah, kind of a blind buy, but still just a terrific album. I'll be looking for more of his stuff, definitely. A lot of people know Vince Guaraldi. I think that's how you say his name, Vince Guaraldi. This is the Vince Guaraldi Trio. I think this is just self-titled on Fantasy. As you can see, Eddie Duran, Dean Riley, man. But just like a lot of the early Fantasy records, they're on red vinyl. So very cool, lovely album. A lot of people know him from obviously the Peanuts. Obviously everyone's playing the Peanuts Christmas album right now in whatever color you have. But yeah, very lovely. Another jazz singer album, Ella, Like Someone in Love on Verve. Love Ella. Very nice to get this. See, there's that name I was talking about in the last video, Kolstad. I couldn't find, I actually Googled it. I tried to see if there was some kind of information about the Kolstad collection because it was pretty extensive. The next three are later Art Pepper records. These are all on the whatchamacallit, the Galaxy label, which I'm not terribly familiar with, but no denying the players on here. This is from 1979. Yeah, Art Pepper, Tommy Flanagan, Red Mitchell, Billy Higgins, and Ken Nash on cowbell. Believe it or not, cowbell. Only on one of the, I think the last song on the album has cowbell, so kind of funny. But mostly just a quartet there, so not one I I see all the time and wasn't terribly expensive, so thought I'd pick it up. And yeah, it's quite enjoyable. I haven't listened to the next two though, so I can't tell you. But same time frame, 1979. Let's see who plays on here with them. Art Pepper, Stanley Cowell, Cecil McBee, which is nice, Roy Haynes, and Ken Nash. So another late 70s on Galaxy label. Art Pepper. And one more on Galaxy. Why not? Art Pepper, Landscape. Let's see, Art Pepper, George Cables, Tony Dumas, and Billy Higgins on drums. So very cool. Late 70s. This one might be early 80s. Yep, 1980 on Galaxy Records. So he was still putting out music, you know, even in his older years, but still sounds great. He didn't really get into the fusion like a lot of artists did, I think. So next one, Bob Duro, Devil May Care. Have not listened to this yet. Actually, I'm kind of intrigued by this one, so maybe I'll put this one on next. But Bob Duro, Warren Fitzgerald, Jack Hitchcock, Jerry Segal. But the reason I bought it is just that it's on the Bethlehem label. I've had good luck with artists on the Bethlehem label. So I thought it was kind of a blind buy, and like I said, for the pricing, you know, kind of affords you the liberty to do blind buys. So next several are from great drummer Shelly Manne and his Men on the wonderful Contemporary label. Let's see here, Jimmy Joffrey again, Shelly Manne, Marty Pike, Shorty Rogers and Bill Russo. This is Volume 1. Not sure what Volume 2 looks like. He did not have Volume 2, so I can't get into it. Shelly Manne and his Friends. So you got Shelly Manne, Andre Previn, and Leroy Vinegar. Nice little trio. Just a lovely, lovely album. I really enjoyed it. Kind of a mellow, you know, just trio setting like you would think. But Contemporary label. And last one from Mr. Shelly Manne, Son of Gun. Obviously, it was like a TV series, Peter Gunn, back in the day. I don't know a whole lot about it, to be honest with you guys. I don't remember the series. I can't tell you about the TV show, but I could tell you that it's a great album. Richie Kamuka, who I love, plays on this. Victor Feldman, Russ Freeman on piano from a lot of Pacific jazz stuff. But yeah, lovely album. Black Contemporary stereo label. Very nice. Shelly Manne, also another artist. You can't really do a whole lot of wrong. All right. The next couple are from the same artist again. This is Ben Webster on Black Lion. Saturday Night at the Montmartre? I don't know. French. Kenny Drew, Nils Henning, Orsted Peterson, who did some great stuff on Steeplechase. Great bass player. And this was recorded in, it was recorded in Copenhagen in 1965. Nice recording. This is a later, it was kind of distributed at a later time. But love Ben Webster. This is Music with Feelings. Ben Webster with strings. I have not listened to this yet, and it's hit or miss with strings for me. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy this or not, so I don't know. We'll see. Trying to get through this. I think the memory on my phone's going. It's Ben Webster, King of the Tenors. This would be my favorite of the three. Just a terrific, terrific album on Verve. I'll give you the players on this one. A lot of you guys hate that sound, but oh well. Let's see. Barney Kessel on guitar. Let's see here. Harry Edison, Benny Carter, Oscar Peterson, Ray Brown, Herb Ellis. Great players. Check them out. Speaking of Barney Kessel, Some Like It Hot on Contemporary. So simple all these labels are so simple, and I just love them. Barney Kessel, Joe Gordon, Art Pepper, Jack Marshall, Shelly Manne on drums. Love it. Next one, Bud Shank and Bob Brookmeyer on the Pacific Jazz label. Strings and trombones. Bud Shank, Bob Brookmeyer, Claude Williamson, Buddy Clark, and Larry Bunker. So, and also like a nice strings back on a couple of the tracks. So, very, not an expensive record. Bud Shank can be found always pretty reasonable. And last but not least, from this eBay seller, Dizzy and Strings. Original on Norgran, which I love. I have probably about 5 on Norgran now. Before, I think they were bought out by Verve after this. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, just a terrific, terrific album. Like I said, strings are a hit or miss for me, and this one is not terrible. Lucky Thompson, J.J. Johnson on trombone. Very nice. Nice to have any original on Norgran. They're kind of hard to find. That's it. That's all from the eBay seller. Hope you guys enjoyed. I got some new records to show that I'll be showing next week maybe. I want to do my Christmas record collection that I have, which I got a grail of, which I'm really excited about. If any of you follow me on Instagram, you probably already saw it. But yeah, anyways, that's it, guys. Hope you guys are having a good holiday season. I know probably several of you are getting ready to be off next week, but yeah, take care, and we'll see you guys here, I don't know, in the next several days. I'll probably make another video. So, all right, guys, been watching your videos, and I need to comment more. It's hard to comment. I watch a lot of your videos at work, and then I comment, you know, on the computer, but it's hard to do it on the phone, which I'm usually doing at home, you know, when I'm with the kids or in the car, you know, at their practice or whatever. But yeah, take care, guys.